What is going on, guys? The information I'm going to show in this video is usually only part of paid courses, but I'm giving you everything for free. You're going to need two things. You're going to need the AdsPower browser and you're going to need a way to get proxies. I recommend IP Royal. For your convenience, you can get both of them down in the description and the pinned comment. So we're going to head on over to IP Royal and we're going to get a static residential proxy. The reason we get a static proxy is Etsy does not like the IPs of their stores to change. I accessed one of my stores in Turkey and I got permanent suspension. So we're going to head on over to static residential and we're going to create new order. We're going to start off for 30 days and we're going to buy one proxy at a time. The reason we don't buy more is if one proxy turns out bad in that order, then you have to refund the entire order. You can't select individual proxies for them to change. So the proxy location depends on where you are located. If you're located in France, we want a French proxy. If you're located in the UK, we want a UK proxy. I'm not gonna buy one. You can see sometimes a lot of them are out of stock. So Canada's out of stock, UK is out of stock. So if I wanted to buy a US one, you literally would just click one, you click buy, and you'll buy the proxy. I'm not gonna buy it because I already have a lot, and I'm just gonna showcase to you what you need to do to test if the proxy is good enough. So you just pick one of these proxies, and you only want proxies with good proxy scores. So you're gonna do details, and here you have the IP address that the proxy is assigned to. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna copy and paste this up to the first semicolon, no more. You see that, the first semicolon. Then we're going to go to a website called Scam Analytics where you can check the IP address. So we're going to copy and paste the proxy that we have, and it's going to tell us whether or not the proxy is good. We only want to work with proxies that have a 0 score on analytics. You can see here the flow risk is 0. It has 0 fraud score, meaning it is a good proxy. If you get any proxies that have worse than 0, all you have to do, start a chat with one of the staff, and they're actually very good, and you just write, I need my proxy changed due to low 0 bad fraud score on Scam Analytics. And they're going to ask for your order number. You're going to go back to your static residential proxies. You're going to go here. You're going to go on actions. You're going to write details. And you see the order ID there. You're going to copy and paste that. And you're going to put it in the chat box. So then when the employee looks at the order number, they're going to be able to quickly identify the proxy. And what you can do is, a lot of times when you buy it, you get bad proxies. So when you actually do the purchase, you can write in the notes. So if I want to buy, let's say one from Australia, if I want to buy an Australian one, you can do other info, and then you can write, I only want 0 fraud proxies. So that's how you buy a proxy on IP Royal. Now I'm going to show you how you add it in the AdsPower manager, because AdsPower is the #1 best one. What you want to do is you want to copy and paste that, and you head on over to AdsPower. You want to go over to AdsPower and navigate to proxies right here. Then after you click proxies, you want to click add proxy. Now here, all we have to do is copy and paste the entire IP address. Then you want to do OK. Now obviously I've already added this proxy, so it says duplicate. Your one's going to say one added, and then you click added. So then what you want to do is, then when you want to go over to new profile, and here you can click it wherever, you just call it Etsy store 25. Make sure SunProw is collected, Windows, and here you want to do in your save proxies, you want to select the proxy that you just added. Obviously, I'm not going to do that because the proxy I already added the proxy, but it's going to come up with a drop list of all the proxies, and then you're going to select the one that you haven't used before. So obviously you see the one next to there, that means that the one proxy is being used for all these different profiles. So you will click the one that has 0, which means the proxy hasn't been used on a profile. Then you want to go to advanced, and this shows your IP address. So this is the reason why you need a new AdsPower account, because all of these are individual addresses for your specific computer. So this is like a new phone, new laptop, and you just want to do this. Just switch it up a bit. Then all you want to do is you want to click OK. When you made a new browser profile, your browser is going to have 0 cookies on it. It's going to be completely fresh. So then if you try to create an account with Etsy, all these big platforms like Amazon, eBay, Etsy, they have inbuilt security measures to stop bots, because it will just make it look strange if you're trying to create Etsy account when you literally have no internet history. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go back to Ads Power. We're going to go back to Ads Power, and here you see under automation, we're going to click RPA. Then we're going to go to processes. And here you can see I already downloaded Cookie Robot, but you want to search Cookie Robot and you want to download the extension. Obviously it's already downloaded, so it's not going to come up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to select however many browsers you purchased. Then what you're going to do is under profiles, you're going to go over to the profiles you made. You're going to click in the left button, and then you're going to click this robot icon, which is RPA, and then you're going to click Cookie Robot. You can do this, click Cookie Robot, and you do OK. Now what's going to happen is the browser is going to automatically load cookies to make your browser look legitimate. You can't do this yourself. You have to just go on Amazon, eBay, YouTube and load up the cookies so your browser actually looks legitimate to Etsy. And bearing in mind, this is before you made the buyer account. So after this is done, it's going to take about 5 minutes. You can see if I go off the image, you can see the computer is automatically loading the browsers. This takes roughly 5 minutes, and after this is done, I recommend you do this for 3 days. If you start doing it on Monday, do it Tuesday, do it Wednesday, and then on the Thursday, that's when you make and open your buyer account. If you do it like this, you will never be banned from Etsy before you make your buyer account. After the 4 days are up, you want to open an Etsy account, and what you want to do is you want to create a fresh Outlook account or Gmail, but I prefer Outlook. You create the account, and what you're going to do is you're going to set a 5-minute timer on your phone, and during these 5 minutes you want to interact with your Etsy account to make it look like you're a legitimate customer. So this involves opening people's products, this involves liking the products, this involves adding the products to cart, anything that actually looks like a legitimate person. So of course my browser's lagging a lot, but you want to be adding things to collection, you want to be adding it to basket, you want to be looking at pictures, you want to be looking at reviews, you want to be doing this manually. They do have an Etsy cookie in Ads Power, but I recommend doing it yourself. After this is done, this is all you need to make and open an Etsy seller account. But remember, when you open the seller account, you have to select the shop location matching the country of the proxy that you warmed up the store on. You have to make all the information in the store different to your previous store. So this means a different address, and you can jig your address. If you're not familiar with how to jig your address, if your address is 56 Jacobs Road, you might do 56 Jacobs Road and change the road to RD and then put a random like 828 after the Jacobs Road. So jigging refers to where if you send someone your address and they still be able to find your address, but it's different. So it's not, some systems such as Etsy will not match your address with another address. And your name can actually be the same. Your name has to be the same because with your bank information, and bearing in mind your bank information has to be different. So with the UK, you can use Chase Bank, you can use Revolut Bank to create infinite bank accounts, which are all going to have a different account number, which is the same sort code. Then you need a different card number, because if you have the same card number as your previous account, it's going to get flagged. So you can create a different card number via Revolut, via Starling. But Revolut is the #1 method, because with Revolut, you can create about 200 cards with a business account. So I hope you found value in this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and to show support for this channel. And you can sign up to IP Royal and Ads Power down the link description or the pinned comment. Thanks for watching.